I shoemaking factory kuma say ega say kwame kuma no more ye nyina aluminium hwan ni nyina o apu na ye di dwumadi na breast som kama ena wiemu amanya eye nuanu mienu wa mo say omo asem ka manya nuanu mienu ofie ha omo asem ka. One is the ever troublesome Oba what is it or kasa wo yi what is or kasa or Kojo Sheldon studio as eh etimi wo fa si na no odenza baba aba so fa una hono so continue
me na hono how
it distracted me. There's a reflection.
I didn't know what's sister strength. Me distract so many you
I actually want to focus a bit more on the hairstyle, but now a reversal light back to my eyes. Hey, Baba, sorry, bro. I open Tadin Kito shed the zoo. Ebana sempo kre eni.
What's the pede?
Tadin Kito.
What was any article?
Atiden.
In Tarin
A pentadin kitten. Okay, so Erica. Na me kasa wo say yehu pa na waji wakonya no account na to so. The whole world, everything comes to a shutdown.
Michiao.
Oh yeah.
Nyame adom pacho nse.
Adom oje besi o say adom no do na me dia kwa nim. O hesta no so e kama. Asa yi ankra ni die no. Ozo mo toffee be flat.
Round as a rainbow colors.
Omo friends eh. Candy.
Agata.
There we Agata.
Around very big.
Yeah, kakraka. Bro, for me tell you some more I wonder how they're able to eat that big thing.
More like a candy.
It's a Honda inspiration if you buy.
Wait there. Name my friend Kuria.
Kuri Jane. Anyways, I don't go and no back or buy or nay Papa Bako Martinez. What's up? Bibi Abokode.
Boss about the Adaroma.
About the Adaroma. Martinez Akwaba.
Yeah.
Na mumi no na medical mo akwaba because eneno nanke expect mo. Okay, mama yenyina akwaba. Do di birthday ya wa ma ami endi. Afi no beji birthday ade. You say you confirm no sister. Mrs. Whitney Boachi Mensah, the mother of the woman.
When you know exactly, only more problem with my birthday present.
Nah.
You know exactly what I want. You are asking yourself, That's
the problem.
Aha.
A hindering situation. Was as a person chill be there, and our move be there. You are unable to know. Say we cry sing. But what's any person? So Anna, Kitwe be
so
money.
That counts. Yeah.
Yeah. Kitwe be so money.
Baba won't count.
Ola, please. It's not the thoughts that count. The amount counts, Ola.
No. Unfortunately, fortunately, no, for me, unfortunately. Mummy and Winnie are the same day. Nyametiase.
We are your sweet baby.
Nyametiase, God day with day. But with Nyakwaba.
Yeah.
Friends, our sisters.
My dear sisters.
Yeah, keeper. My dear sisters, keeper. A man in our mammy. I'm the son I'm from. A man in our mammy.
Oh, but Unim said this year, and thanks to you, you're one of the first people to volunteer. Said the men's section. You do it this year. And that's it. Conversations with my younger self, men edition. And that's it. I mean. One Mobashe say all we seem to do is for women.
But we have no excuse.
Yeah.
Personally, I have no excuse. If it's for you, for the women, no excuse.
We need to have. And I got a message from somebody who can say he's thankful. Say I am doing this thing, or say, hello Whitney. I hope you see this message. I am thankful that finally you're doing a section for just the men. I would love to be a part of this section if your speakers are not filled up.
They are not filled up. Kaja said they are not filled up.
Obia irreplaceable. Also 8 years without a child and a failed IVF. The second IVF was a success. Today, our boy is inching closer to 2 years. He was a preterm at 7 months. And these are the stories that men also need to share to know that the journey is not just for women.
It's not just for women. Honestly, I have personally encountered these situations firsthand. My encounter has been unconformable by me. But personally, me share. Yes, but unconformable by me and
it is closer than we think.
And no more money may chase me. They don't
Uni Kwesi can every time say, I'm doing something right, but I'm doing something wrong as well. So I'm not approaching a mere manner. Thankfully, I'm so thankful. Say, me can't say, oh, you guys, let's do this. Immediately, the men said, yes, we'll do this.
Socrates is here. Socrates Cranso has been part of the reasons why the men should have their session. And I'm so say also in your opportunity a man so you becca ya wo hunsem any normal high. Is that?
No, again, the baba.
Say ye would dine see car a quan na ye jiquano na who say quan we are ye. Mini di ye dreamy dan in a good to say physical. But oh dear word chini actually say, oh, there's a possibility say be become. And then the next thing is it's a mini idea ye dragui and no imagining who are there and they yes, it's to say a cow young quan account.
Okay.
A member be Brina go through difficult challenges. Once I say plus this issue of paternity test to home record.
Yeah.
Remember, we will go through challenges with infertility, and it being so, more go through challenges, but I wouldn't know how to handle the situation.
Okay.
And it being so, no amount tiasi, no more the man be brafano maybe a here, and so for Eddie or Moshe Abekam, Netiti, and maybe giving them emotional trauma all this while, and your culture and so some of this in a very normal.
Okay.
It's you who said Drew Mel said member no see so dear who shame. Now your team send me biase. Now your team is support ye and yes ye okay. Said a bear a debiano burden no and pressure no now ban on quaso. Now yes yen tino may biase. So
and no issue no.
And the fact that for a lot of Memano, there's assumption that once Bema any erection for sex no, just automatically no. Otumewo. And most of the time no, it is not so. For some of them no, obi wohwa like a case you say no, onya mumps. It's childhood killer diseases even. But my friend of mumps. Osa. Onya oye bema na onya sa bibi sa. The chances of say wo sperms even productive say ube to me is 0. And a lot of them at the show
okay.
Because a man naturally, you know, once society I can say men should be strong, men shouldn't talk about a very be woman say yes, very be woman say make a cry say me how ni. It's a safe platform and a safe community for such things.
Okay.
You here also on board.
Me pacho. Abra me bisa me question no.
Yeah.
You look at me like I've asked a silly question.
No.
I know that you are asking you
were asking a question
but you're asking because of the public.
The platform for
education. Yeah, mo kai inti mo who say this is where because you spend all the time. This is not part of our topic. It was on the side, but you spend all the time to run around instead of going straight to this for everybody. You take trauma OCC. Time mode can we now go straight to it and one so radio time.
Yeah, right.
Nke ho abamfa so. Wo hu nia wa chire mu yi. Omo tie nyina yi. There is an awakening. Say, what the date and then we nso fenu no kan ho anka eno so ye.
14th March. 14th March. Saves Africa Campus. East Legon. Men's vacation.
Oh. East Legon.
Ade. A honey location papa.
Sa problem no. East Legon for no.
You'll be shocked.
Me Tobase. East Legon for no. Omo was sending omo managing no. But baby a problem no pa no. Ye ho. Won.
Chokomon.
Kanishi. Bubuashi. Adabraka.
Latebi Okoshi.
I
like the shishi part. It's not me pay.
What you say? Won say you upper class, middle class hono. Hono nimdi ani bebre ni ho. Into this event you ko share is Legona. Me say na omo they have access to education information. Omo come kra omo doctors omo betimi atwe omo adwen adiri so. Ba yen krofo yi omo ni doctors. Omo ni sa nimdie bebre. Ye be kwa sori sa mo sofo ehwehwe ni ma mo manom. Because omo peba.
Maybe the nya kidney issues.
I wish to say
Remember that
I am fan cut down.
Yes.
Okay.
The location.
Right.
The my we are. 14th. No more location for front so the other side.
I think it's laudable.
Yeah.
It's laudable. It's something that we will put into consideration.
Yeah.
Why?
Thank you.
So we feel rough. Martinez, Patrick Cordier. Now, was there ready and Nessie? I'm about to watch here.
Ola.
Yay.
Me Pacho explain to Socrates say the fellow is on a brotherly level because he's not comfortable with you feeling him.
Oh, but meaning is history.
I just said trim.
Ah, boss. Nipa wo mene wo planning demonstration me ko be ba na madane me hu. You should know now. Martinez, boy you look out na ye brain yours ha. Enme awia ide na de mo be PFI.
Oh, we really boko. The best ram with the industry no hu komo a. The ye na ye gumu a ye hwe. Ti enchena TGM you know ehihye so ntie na ye bo hu dero. Ti no na de abepia. Yeah.
Na the hubo ben ne kwitamo awie.
Okay, so enche na nominations no eba bontin.
Yeah.
Somewhere next week, that's 14th. And artists are more abo mo modern year under review. Omudin ebeba. Then the to me ashe how as an industry, as a nation, you be to me I had the right selection for Abasobono. And see Washa Gospel Fraternity no more. The Siano you won't say a dini bia sorry, do one said Omo Ebinya a certain kind of nomination as a recognition. PSC star Nidin account. It's a young so you have a conversation about course said there about boy. I mean is for the industry at large. And see a common fact PSC star so far the impact in the industry in the country and I mean the fans across the country as well.
Na minko Erica so na mimisa okay so mosi PSS that why then Wabo Juma
yeah sure year under reviewer Ola the works are there to prove for itself and yet Ubina Ebeka Cho say PSC IEC yes the internet doesn't lie and everything is there the numbers are speaking for itself or share your streaming platforms
Akasagu Mike in Mamwati I mean sharp
Pacha yeah
Afidia pa
okay Inti me say internet no enchantro. Inti ni sisi anu so because some cracher na say o feel say ni nipa na ka na enye no kra. You quickly go on your phone and then you check it out just to confirm so whatever thing the person is saying is true or not. Inti no ya wa hanum si ana ni nyina ya maame PSC Esther. Ya share year under review from 2025. She has really worked. Enyum ba ko a ode ba ya eda so agina ne nan so nyamiye which him said this particular song ne de obetumi de abo bebia when it has to do with gospel. Obetumi de call artist of the year, gospel song of the year, songwriter of the year. Obetumi de enya nominations bebre. Enyum ba ko no. Because enyum ne carry BBBAB.
Okay.
It carries everything. Most popular song kra no possible say sa enyum nyamiye no ebetumi era honom. Ye hu say conversations bebre. Asha see our music industry ni mu no. Ye sha gospel side no and conversation ola de bia meka say ade a wonim say waye no. You just don't start talking about it because people are already aware. But sometimes you just have to remind them of what you've done. We've seen people, I mean, agenda starting here.
But it's in order.
Yes, it is good. Now, Mecca say at gospel musicians need your doors. Nominations need everybody can be nominated. But as to who deserves to win, conversations no started.
Okay.
Yes, into nominations need we know definitely PSC Esther the Dimbe PM honum. But after nomination on a Jumani in Abesha, se near Kai and Call for Nyoma PSC Esther aye shows our wabo. Events are wako.
Didn't you know any DP more artist of the year? Didn't you?
You can artist of the year before you be even nominated, Ola. Yeah, and Shenyoma Bakupel. And you ma would their bar bunting. And it's not just Yen Yebeka. Board ne crown will be dear dance here. Because it's say and you know, we know the buyer.
Okay.
Say in the call ye. Because what Bonyum na saying do baby, I will like and ya coin for it to be nominated.
Okay.
Patchawati me I say. Into PSC Esther Nyoma or the buyer Yami. You share numbers. They look at numbers as well, and we have it here. You able to me at the actual.
Numbers be name can was me.
Martinez Pacho be mame. Who share Boom Play all the streaming platforms now.
I had the evidence in the castle.
Yes. Yawaha.
Okay.
To me Abu Bobby at the amount.
One can numbers a chrono
from YouTube, Audio Mark, Nina. Yeah, Osha Okohonum Krana or that second.
Or that he no second.
All the streaming. I think Bako Pet enemy say na a from which is the YouTube no.
Okay.
But other streaming platform ne dear. Ojina ne nice ye pa. Encourage.
Aba.
I will come and you are just.
No figures
minimum
Aba Ode Martinez.
Maybe some Martinez.
Ode Martinez.
What's Martinez? All breathing in Sabekana. Nimbusan so can I do it? And not say I. Hey, into me Yantianasa. Oh yeah. Me Yantianasa. Ola.
Mama Martinez in Canada.
Would you come on me Baba?
Mama Martinez in Canada.
Baba, no man can say Martinez neke bibi. Would you come on me Pacho?
Okay.
Now me feel be bibi.
You kind of saying so. We are top 5 most streamed Ghanaian gospel songs 2025.
Yeah.
First on the list, Nasi. Nasi from YouTube, Audio Mac, Boomplay, Spotify brings him to 5,232,063. PSA Esther Eda number 2. Onono 4,705,392.
Okay.
The next Joyce Blessing or the Nonyoma friend correct. Total 4,169,751. Number 4 Mabel Autry. Or so far so good. Nadia near 2,829,119. And final one, Diana Hamilton, or say aha a year. And the total numbers 2,767,700.
To we now cannot span between which year to which year?
2025.
All in 2025.
All in 2025.
Okay. Derek, are we near the end?
So when the streams are
okay.
they should tell you how far that song has gone. When it has to do with all our streaming platforms, Nyamiye has done it.
Okay.
Yeda number 2.
Okay.
Nasi Eda 1. And it's not just one streaming platform. So where Michelle Bakubi Omoka, YouTube. It is not just YouTube. We have other streaming platforms.
Okay.
Into our China nominations, Nimbra. After the nominations, then we'll bring a lot of proof. Yeah, the other things, but you can't, you bet them. For them to know the reason why in Tia or can nomination, and the reason why she deserves to win.
Next idea, more coming at and say, Momo de Musu Society, this PSC star. I was said this year on a winning artist of the year.
Yes, and then gospel artist of the year.
And a gospel artist of the year.
Nominations need 1 yakrano. It shouldn't be less than 6. Maximum.
That's how gospel the year. You bet me a gospel song of the year, gospel artist of the year, and I did be.
Okay. Best music video of the year.
Okay.
Best female vocalist. It's about to be a boy rahonina. The nominations need ye. You bet me a best 6. Maximum 6. Ya answer Sakura and Befi and 3-4.
Now it's Uncle Moving no free him. Why are we having this conversation at this time? I didn't know train my nominations in Emma.
Oh, say your man confirmed said nominations need your room. Spiritually, it has happened.
Amen.
Spiritually, we have entered, and the spiritual controls the physical.
Chathouse for spiritual board or. Okay.
Spiritually, Ola, it has happened, and the spiritual controls the physical.
Okay.
It's yes, here when you both there, Mamu who says, "See da da da." Ni Asham comes what was say Obefa. Inti your nominations. Ni when Yankopon yard on the 14th of March, which is Saturday, no, about outer. Then we move on with other things.
Okay. Yeah. 14th of March and our nominations in
the Saturday week.
Okay.
Now watch here.
Martinez.
Boss.
Yetio.
That's it.
Say the moon common nothing yet to moon common as
it. So, that's what I said. I mean, PSS brand be a bare household name. What's any impact in the music industry? I mean, it's huge. It's great. The influence from the days of Pai, Mapayamame, Oshe Sumauja, Mentiasie. You know, about hit songs over the years. What should I say? Or you're one artist, you can never take her out of the conversation. And it's about time we celebrate her. So far, Juma, we do when it comes to the music space, you know, HSS, she deserves even not just nomination in the Artist of the Year this year in particular, but even winning it is possible. She stands a chance because the influence, the impact when it comes to the conversation around it from the time Chronic Black Sherif.
Yeah.
23.
Yes. Ekakitwe Binka Ojifri Black Unsem. Since then, she's been very active. Her music, it doesn't just sit with the people, but inspire them.
I'm a training nurse, mommy.
Mate. Uti Nyoma, Esha cry. A mao, a certain kind of power. The influence is huge. I never call me power no how with me jelly when it comes to the social media landscape no. The influence over there. You could tell. I say well game no. There are always seasons I move done it. We are artists now on your dynamic. And I say to me I adjust it to suit the new development and I say the new system now obre or struggle pa because here there are new lots our mobile game nim and mobile 10 direction no cosedia or more pay. And as an artist you must find a way to adjust. Omo to me yana ye you sinche. But already PSC this year the social media presence it's like a fikra no washa say in the music scene. Wa fit pepe and it's because she's been very strategic. On the team, you know, it tells you how what game na say. And even when you go online, how Gen Z's they align with the craft, the artistry, how they see themselves in her. So they almost if I didn't even why me crano. They were not any easy sir. Any easy because someone got more away friends and more artists muchi. Omo ankasa omo reps. But if someone to me jump onto the songs of in quotes like old musicians and I say let me say veterans, then it means the artist is current. The artists understand the music business. And so far, PSA approve it. When it comes
usually, I think consistently, idea about what definitions in has to do with is it audience appeal?
Yeah, no so how.
And in describing or defining it, it involves Nippon shows, so
of course,
the attendance to the shows and all those stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And see, I mean, Osha, even the social media presence, she's very strong or very visible. When it comes to grounds Nankasa on the street, I mean, everybody relates. It's not just about radio and streaming platforms, but the songs are big on the ground.
Okay.
Aside that, event wabo ni shows or Nankasa ni shows or headline.
Show BT said
Last year, Osha Flora Made by Grace.
Okay.
I mean, ebi mukra carbon thing. It tells you.
Me who crowd me.
Okay,
sign.
What's that? So you see,
because there were too many people.
Yes, it tells you say as an artist no or that wait no me. Ola Michelle Juma why so far. Me who is artist of the year. She has to win one, and I believe it's this year because Abrana Dana and Chiamity winning 2021. No Bia said the impact of her song and then the influence, and it, so far Juma Wabo no deserve it, and it's true. At that time, no, she was one of the artists I no deserve of her. I believe PSA Star this year, not just nomination. See, a conversation is around her being nominated or not being nominated. But I mean, who needs a pair the works and the achievement so far last year, the nomination, I did that whole binya. Unya possibilities so be winning very high.
Okay.
At least so we need still the music industry. And it means we are not celebrating mediocrity, but we are celebrating hard work. We are celebrating success. We are celebrating. In fact, maybe when it's all your institution when it comes to the gospel, they've got any music video, when it comes to songwriting skills and everything. I think she takes all the balls when it comes to her fashion sense, when it comes to her presence at events. So, see for more. Ninina show said this is an artist who is marketable at a global stage.
Okay.
It's a winner.
All right. In fact, when you ye PSA and Omudi who a dance here said this year Ghana Music Awards not yet. I was a Timmy winning artist of the year. There's a gospel for no so I'm Mamo Omohomene so na Erica and Sanya didn't come on EBC no 18 say Kobasa nominations in the Banas on artist of the year category Mamo Bede.
Enkobanasa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Enkobanasa.
That's a more GDP.
Yes, Enkobanasa.
Okay, so it is an impossible. 18 also from now on till say 14th, you know, then more person PSA fans say what's supposed to be done.
I'm very much relaxed because they know what she has done. The works are there to prove. So why you fans need your very calm. Nominations never. Okay. They should just feel relaxed and just keep praying for her. She needs the strength. Nominations need here. We've gotten it already. Let it come out on the 14th of March now. All
right. Yeah. Erica, aka Highest Eri. That's it. Martinez, that's what it. I mean, sure, why?
Sure.
No antina mobobu yate.
Yeah, no antia besra munina. And I'm fa kunya so and wish Whitney awodapa. Etwem patron
Etwem 28.
Patron da bay
28 February.
28 February. Oh, okay. Nti you say
or March.
1 week. You see. Then clearly it tells Whitney Aura no. a mood because so it looks like me not be say say 28 to the end it tells how powerful she is. Me I feel that me she no nti me fa akonya so na me ma awda pa whether etwemu ana say ntwemu me nkwane ahodine ya.
That's your Pisces season is still there.
I mean what bojuma what man in by industry mu ma was a celebrity in the space. I mean you've played a leading role. And I was saying, "Akonya we a celebrity pa."
Thank you.
You are one of the reasons why those days. So now Meet Entertainment Review.
Oh.
Yes.
Now I'm blushing purple.
Sorry, Koi.
You're jealous. You're jealous.
I was sorry.
You're jealous.
It's officially your friend is saying Gomua Easter Carnival no ya launching Oko Kumasi so amu ya ahumbu no mo so a launch Ashanti Fest 2026 Nanka ye nyina nim say Drew Easter there anka will be a direction nyina ye kwawo asese de no ma sesa yeah politicians me no as say no but I think okay, honorable Brandy Champion, the next Christmas time, Abetifi, Blaze on the Hills. Young politicians, meanwhile, see more LED, initiative, Emma Creative and Cultural Industries in the war, or more regions and more constituency, Muno, Shada, Emma Wom so. Honorable, no, I don't know if it's right to say honorable A+. Whitney, is it right?
No. It's honorable Kwame Asari.
And I say A+.
Or A+, yeah.
Okay, so it is refreshing, say A+, LED Gomua Easter Carnival, no? Na Dr. Amwako Hinensu LED Kuma Ashanti Fest. It is in other regions, like if we are having politicians leading these kind of events during such, long breaks and I said long festive periods now. Me sure say Kebema the creatives of war or more pesua so and also more regions, and so enya BBI na ma or more a region for so enya and no ma be more any more. Share and the politicians are more leading some of these activities. Because maybe a chairman say creatives and then a mamma from home for politics and a mamma politics and a politics in a good industry, and the politicians is in a leading. Is it a good thing? And I say we should be careful because more than we are anti-politics. As we be politics. Baba, so is it a good thing? Are we having signs of a good future for creative and cultural industries, Nana?
I would say that we have a good future for the creative art industry if your creatives now get into politics, they almost share under creative arts. Senka Honorable Asari Obeng Kwame A+, or winning elections to be an MP for the constituency honomi. Ena yamani ministry Sonya si jumanka ho. Ena ministry ni creative arts. Enke no ni yenim or ye juma for creative arts. But then obe focus on bebia e was or ye juma no. Bia obetimi the influence kakra aboa creative art, but enye to say near our creative arts industry. Say Whitney Wahey, say a man appointment, na say Whitney Koye Juma and the creative arts. Whitney will have more impact on the creative arts industry than Kwame A+, because Kwame A+ does not work directly under the creative arts ministry. But what I say. However, Emma and Crawford that in Iswadi who say beyond creative arts, you can actually pursue politics as well. say yewo Kwame A Plus, yewo John Dumelo, yewo Jifa Gomeshi. We have quite a number of people that are moving from the creative art space are caught into politics. So it's actually a good course. Say somebody from the creative arts ebetimi pursue politics, but impact on the creative arts industry is dependent on ministry omoye adwuma under. Say you no to education and focus boy because when you na to onti me sorry nka say you matter education, but because me free creative arts mu na buy into no madeche everything that has to do with education me kwa akobua creative arts obi wo hwa oye no enti sanity.
Okay, so you think say omo these politicians and others that are following, the omo ye and sheda
any direct impact
I just say bianca moye omo ministries and I say omo portfolio has to do with creative and cultural industries in Ankasa.
Exactly.
But say A plus ni portfolio ni creative and cultural but say ni peso aso or ye Easter Carnival. Now almost everybody involved in the carnival is a creative or cultural player. He doesn't need to have been in a ministry is that the impression?
And only exclusive to him. Obi or handle any other constituency bia kase ebia a fashion time at soon ason ye say ye organize bibi kakra, whether it is a dinner for the constituency, whether it's a festival, whatever it is, music festival, dance festival, whatever it is, it will still fall under creative arts. And see the MP or that whichever constituency does not necessarily have to be somebody of free creative arts industry ansa where timia ye bibia a better creative arts industry.
Okay.
Nia Kwame A plus be ye bia a better ye can say creative arts hono e idea or ye dia boane constituency no. Enti sanka free creative arts mu ne ba yanka still nala no obeye. But number one focus no in the constituency because one ye to abama and say onye juma.
Okay.
About one ye to man and the antoa man so on share creative arts industry bejina na so.
Okay.
Nti ono ne association with creative arts industry no ne kakra be ne office na occupy sesi na obetimi aye de aboa any events ne ehon kekeka ho no but enya ni so responsibility some ombe boa na creative arts industry no engineer na so obe so ode ne ho jim ebe hwese creative arts industry engineer na so ne constituency for beka say wa neglect constituency no because e hono moto abama no so ombe boa constituency no
so finally so ode Easter Carnival we koi say ebeboa constituency for
ebeboa
vendors be na be free constituency and be so be free outside na ko
exactly
nipa be so be ko me go mo baby on me call that this will be this will be my first time I make call so nipa be ko what you say so it's more like my friends say domestic tourism ebe boosty
yeah
so it is more or less like still now we adwuma man and for and just
adwuma man and for
or siki in the oil no the impact be bro
yes
be my business sorry
exactly
obi so be kwa ko hu for the first time no wa kwa ko timi akọ transaction bi
na adwuma
na adwuma wo
na adwuma ene so be ma constituency no and you be koye wo
and you see the creative industry to help
the creative art industry they push sa agenda no it doesn't mean say na adwuma is to support creative art industry or no of creative art industry to who said there be metime use creative art industry no e dey push the adwuma no ewo the constituency no e na all use
but it's a good thing.
It's a good thing and it's productive. It's a good thing.
It's ochina bi ye mama tiba bi na creative so ya ka say na mama politicians do mo abegigi.
So you see olate say na me tremu first no eya na enkrofo adwene ye omo say nipa ni free creative art industry mu nko a wakọ politics mu automatically e was obo creative art industry but obia wo ne mandate de ama no obia wo ne adwuma kakra ye de ama ne so onhwe so nti say ne dia ya hye ne so onhwe so no say ne creative art industry ni twaka bia ont men ka say o abandon ne ye de ama ne say onye no be ye creative arts
that's Amakohine, Dr. Amakohine, need the regional minister, any creative arts in
any creative arts, but on no wait me at Nasi who say, Medi creative arts never batahon kakra, a beboa, or it is going well for him. And we so na o pushy. Senka, if other people in government and so sheso according to constituency and regions are omode dano, I identify as me told this Lena, ebeko yamame, and no more fat and no more joining creative arts no with what they are doing and kebeboa. And no collectively no a boama creative arts industry no a quenimu.
Okay. And
no so crani bet me jinaso. Kra achi omo da creative arts ministry nano so omo nano kra no hwani a omo ye na mo amoda no mpacha wate ase minim se ne mpase me trust no wote masia enti any MP, regional minister, anybody in government bia na adwuma oye no or the creative arts abata ho no dey push agenda ekoyi no. We the creatives, we are very very grateful.
Okay.
Because ni nyina aboa my industry no ekwanimu. Na say ya na ye betena ha no ma na ye ka Kumasi mayor ya or say creative art school Zuba or say creative art school ya hu hie. But at least na other colleagues am who say yeah, the creative arts can push agenda.
All right.
So it's on a good course.
Thank you. So, Mami Chewe, let's say if it's a good cause there, then other regional ministers and MPs, you know, I think they should also try and do BB similar. For example, if say I buy so much 20 million for the Kumawood, Galwood, you say Accra. Anna,
minimum.
It's Accra production and
that conversation the in child when you say about time no so
okay the minimum say Accra Productions, you know, and no more friend Galwood, but there was also a school called Galwood, but young friend to just. So the question is, sending regional minister Accra can also tap into that money and also see if so bet me Aki can be boom abwama productions so sorry Accra. It's possible, isn't it?
First and foremost, you share the duties of a parliamentarian. You're too about Emma Obia from a constituency. You represent the constituency in parliament. Parliament, you know, you share emra, you debe govern or mine, ewoho. And you go there representing the constituency, not just for creative issues, but broader issues. Now, a Jumane pa no any floor. There are a lot of people who are almost all parliamentarians, some more kasa, floor. Maybe more crowd who some more say. Parliamentarians are complaining be say, almost committees. Committee that takes care of the arts, committee takes care of the defense.
No, much say a Jumana crown committee level on crown a Jumana
committee level. Into no better me share committee meeting mu fiti anopa for about 3 days. Maybe almost share ho. No parliament. Into be say on kasa. But a committee hona a honi yoko boom rana ne niema no. That is where me can say obi a creative person na oko parliamenta ne ho beba mfaso ama industry no. Say ye din komo bia no. Na ne committee no obetimi de ne ideas abaho no most of the time the job is non-partisan okwa unhu say we NDC and now MPP they discuss the thing without politics partisan considerations enti no bo say NDC ni pa na bia NDC aban de bibia aba na otumu tokro ho na ye de asiesie emra ne yie ansa ne de aba floor ho. Intina a hodon na me feel say creatives no no more the committee take a work oversight for the creative industry betimi ahwene omaboaye but politics in general I have said it over and over and over, and I remember my brother Arnold had issues with me some time ago near TV but later no ye denya me ase say ono nso be hu no kure na obe confess ye say media kakra mesua no adwuma ni nyina wo agencies. It's not even at the ministry, The minister is not even the one that we should fight for. If we want creatives to take care of the industry, it is the agencies. They are the implementing wings of the ministry. And look, you bought NPP abide so for the tourism sector now. It is because we had somebody from the industry or headed the GTA. And the passion for the industry, no, and or the directly near Mamma course and your core, no. If we had made Kwesi Agyeman a minister, near ye obi fufro, ebi only that passion, and nimdiano, ya didn't ko share tourism, nka ebebre pa. Because the agency no on the board, estimate any programs and some of their command minister. Ni obeshe free ase ho no. Eno na ebia minister no ebitimi edi na no atum. Any minister no so betimi amomo suggestions. But they are the implementing agencies. Intermediate the bia no meka say ye nhwe agencies ho no. Ho na ahwone no ene bibia ewo. Ntunya creatives ekohwa. You are home and dry.
But these are politicians that are not within your ministry, but the almost one will say, to me, I use creative industry, no. Edi aye BB, and I said you must soon be, and I said there are some or more, and I said you more juma dia show musa. So what you say? O the A+ example, or your MP for Gomwa Central, right? Say Gomwa Central. Whitney. Eguma Central, right? Okay. Onim ne core mandate also a year as MP. Nemum in achieving some of these mandates, or who said the creative and cultural industry, from community, CCI, you know. Obetimi you see, no. Abuama what me achieving a mandate. I'm an munyam abba ne constituency, no so. He doesn't need to be an agency member and why you. So what I say.
I can tell you for a fact, based on my experience, there are a whole lot of MPs. Many of them, because omu ni a sector, ni omu hunkomo. Omu ye bebre me MPs bebre amama organizing programs. Omu constituency da arts related events. They do it always. Omu ye. But many a times now, because it's constituency based, you know, a year into new be and I know even honorable Brianna Champon example, yeah, into no dear MPs ni be drew festivals in Yamana. They do it. A be to me, I organize artists for them to go and play at their events, and they pay well. Yes. And new start Jensa. And
is this idea a beboa industry? Is it helpful? Because more and more politicians do a for industry.
Ola, near beboa industry, the okasi me, I don't think these events will help the industry. Near a boa industry, no, the policies. Buying ayama and the Dow. The agency heads no ebe implemented. And no never boy industry no. And ya one time event be a Easter by a kobo show be a GSC kabu yobutum near coffee and never boy industry. No. Honorable Brian Champon started here Bliss on the Hills.
Bliss on the Hills.
And yet Christmas. No good money. Did they help? But the policies are what I say buano. And no. And who is in parliament, who is going to call the your friends Attorney General? Nuwebisane say, who is the head? Why is piracy on the rise? Who is going to ask that question? Share the challenge why piracy is on the rise in Ghana. Because if you are able to take care of piracy, it will help the musician. If we are able to pay correct royalties, that musicians will take their share, appropriate shares, not ye chiche ye dugu board so ye chiche category A, category B. Ni ahwe se ni amra ne se ye nye no, ni ye hwe se the collecting societies are going by the law. That is where the artists will benefit.
Etino Oko Kumasi Ashanti regional minister organize na Oka film for Abum. Say they are too divided. So Oka Mubuma. Then in unity there is strength. Ebetimi ama Kuma would know ejina ni naso. You know sa na hu nya.
Ola.
I just say yes boss.
My biggest challenge I'm a and then I'm in because I am a trained auto mechanic. Me call Mercedes-Benz GNT technical. Into by my training no, oba no so car no, you overheating ya. Means it's a fan. And I say means fan so no. Baby overheating ni free no. Ni a course so ye. And no na me check. It's a fan in your juma. Means it's a fan no. Means it's a fan moto no. Me check ni ma moto ne she. O te masi. Last me air condition ye juma me ko check ye no na say we no leaky. Akwa ni so we or they show me say no me fan she ho. No.
DNA leaky.
Gas.
Okay.
Leaky. Ni money leaky ye no. Check it first. And san what side you see ho?
The source of the problem.
Yes, the source of the problem. That's how I think as a mechanic.
Okay.
And you know me who problem be our industry ni mo. Unti me nkyere me say ye moa ye ho ano ne we have your friend is saying we have solution. No, ye boy ho ano we won't have solution. Ola kyere me producer omo nkan bo mu. Wo me ne wo. When you were shooting your film, was I not on the set?
Let me know different.
No. Ye boy ye who de bia. After shooting the film, no problems are unya no. Because you can't have solution. So let's look at the solution, the problem and the solution. And you can't bomb the solution, beba. Ubekasi you can't bomb no a populist. But the solution, yatina si ashwe ni intra producers ni nyesika na. Yatina si ashwe ni intra yenti min shutu. Yatina si ashwe ni nyina yanko sini edintra yanko shwe sini no. These are the things we should look out for. But then events they are one off. Yanka humomu. Munkam humomu na mu musika no ama 20 million. Hello, as I'm talking to you now on platforms, people are asking this kind of way. And you find the bekwako share. That is what they are thinking about.
I won't go
yeah. And I have evidence. That is the point. Me koke bi no nim try trouble me. Try trouble me said no. Say sika we nye sika ye chiche. And their mindset now is say be chicheska. 20 million or 40 million aba ye beche. So obi a dream sir. Obi a dream say ye beche. But you see they are not me be so obi say nti say e mo sika na o de ko e o say o de say me de ko twa film. So o de ko twa film na o de film ne be ye den. Obi say na dey question o me de film ne be say me say no kire me o de film ne be ye.
But so when he come.
Ade.
What's the question you obi say me be say obi da. So guys, maybe
yeah.
Okay, but you had an answer.
Yeah.
And the answer, Uncle Baby.
No, but
it's the same.
But Uncle Baby, you see how I think. Uncle Baby and Bisa say, I didn't say Uncle Baby. They find a solution. The reason it's Uncle Baby. Then we find yes, you Uncle Baby. Na kakra krobo se ni aba. Yes, you na fe wa many panic crampo. 20 million or no any kwan obefa so a obenya ni sika. So I will end up by saying we don't need 20 million.
We don't need 20 million.
Let's say I will end up by saying
that's not what we need.
That's not what we need. We need somebody who will be in a certain position, who is intelligent and smart enough and understand the problems of the industry and know how to fix challenges within the society.
Okay.
But I can also tell you for a fact, as soon as you meet our people, the first thing that Ola meetings here as soon as you ask them what is it that you need, a lot of them will say things about the industry, but behind the scenes they will still go and ask for the money.
True.
Because at the end of the day, ne sika na nipa na ehwehwe. Esaya aban sika nti nipa ni chirimu no. Aban sika ne esese obi edibi. Aban sika na ye free.
Obi zuzu ni na aba wonya ahwe nti this opportunity.
Ode beka wa asem kra. Say ye ne eto aba ma wo ba aban mu no. Wa ba on fight your call. On so I my insika be. And to say but for me now, I honestly think that baby and there's a certain AU of creativity in it. Everyday living in all that we do. And so say you train only for elections and who the power of creatives. And I am happy say MPs not on their own like Socrates Kano. MPs need be if you apply in production of events now there, a lot of them privately now plug a lot of people for events. But dodo na no it enye bibia like paramount into onte. But around this time, Easter, Christmas, festivals na there no privately no and omododo na no plug a lot of creatives. And not just the musicians, but other creatives for different yama. The only thing I think say a bit sad about it and they say anytime I hear book creatives it always has to be for an event.
Yeah, and your event
then what happens? And that is where I agree with Socrates. There are issues, pertinent issues what industry we are not dealing with because obia paramount sika. But at the end of the day, the government bekono. What are the substantive things government ayama creatives? That's so kasa. We still do not have massive venues at the events. A very big problem. And event spaces as one private in Crawford na no more jijiska. In Crawford G as much as $6,000 for an event space. Yeah.
Wow.
For an event space.
$6,000.
Give
or take 600 million.
For an event space. Nothing. And for me, apart from film for be should say, here a film village for den. Nyom to for beka say, nyom to for usually they no musu. Any venue.
Our more venues and more royalties.
Yes. Say. But at the end of the day, where does that conversation end? What happens? Because Mekai say, yene man pinyin share, there were a lot of ideas for creatives, Mene woni of course I really.
No,
Roger. There were a lot of ideas for your industry. No. So quick I said, "Sammy to know me or AH Hotel."
Yeah, I'm free maybe.
Yeah, I'm free when you're she now. Who cry na mum free, but yeah, I'm be me cry. I'm free.
I'm free me be. MPP free ya till better now. How can say you all corner ye in the final? Oh, frame. So I'm frame.
Whoa, me free wo niema bebre. The piano, no mo group. Mo group head neba. Event Planners Association. Any
event managers.
Yes.
On behalf of events for.
On budget.
And also with group head, Oba Beyede.
Ye fry yentimi frɛ obi individually. Ye frɛ mo association. No more association you reps about because you afraid the whole industry will be until you be good to anymore. Until you were being invited. And you personally, I always send you side.
You were sending me side messages. I mean, for you,
yes.
Now you think that I am too real, and I make a sure say,
so you see,
it doesn't work.
So you see where you are going to push me, Mankasanka.
No. I'm telling you, sir, there was a meeting. There was a creative.
But every meeting,
I'm
not talking about.
We need the one hour. Can is it the Mushia?
Dr. Bamianshi are creatives. Alisa Hotel.
Oh, okay. Oh, Alisa.
Yeah.
And there was another. They now refer to now. Me say I wasn't invited. It was Mr. Mahama with the creatives.
Yes.
And they were AH, right?
Yes.
And about me at the end of the year, Alisa.
Alisa Hotel. Yes.
Okay.
Your friend me back, your friend me the other.
Okay, but when you to us, you say that Socrates know that regional ministers can develop the movie sector without the ministry. He has diagnosed the problem and is looking for solutions to his region. There is something called local development, economic development. It will shock you to know. It will shock you what someone in some small corner can do, and based on that, solutions can be replicated nationwide. Silicon, cobbler. We need to assume.
Okay. A lot of the ministers can do this, but it will also require, like Socrates said, the agencies. Because at the end of the day, the minister will say whatever allocation it is based on continuous projects in their constituents, in their constituencies. But really, at the end of the day, the agencies that have been appointed, Creative Art Agency,
National Film Authority, all those people, National Commission on Culture,
yes,
the Voice Center.
These are the people that, and regional offices. Ain't he?
They are supposed to have regional offices.
But they don't have. Ain't he? You see where the gap is. Unless, of course, the MP is very arts prone, creative arts prone. Into to me pushy. But the funniest thing about when they mention, say they are not doing anything for creative arts. A lot of them assume that community centers, constituencies, that is what they've done for creative arts too. Because Nasa community center near Kobo Bank, community center near your event. No, seriously, I'm telling you the conversation that goes on. But there are lots of things beyond that. But it is also because back to the fact, say you consider creative arts as an afterthought thing for a lot of people. A juma when you juma konako shewe mu na ye bibi kosia enti
o ko school no one pass
or the no one and even unim say anope kra be konkola school for open day. And one of the things teachers were saying is say subjects like arts, any music. Unim say akolebi to minya A star edu eno so anu enya C and ID because parents they are show mutrimo say math, science, English and all the other subjects and unti na ko school.
They are the most important.
Ni onya ofeli wo music ne arts subjects no.
They don't consider no as a problem.
Any problem back okra.
But ofeli science a problem.
A problem.
Because you also a scientist.
And it starts a problem a root before a beba enti and it's the same way it comes into government. Creatives are always considered as an afterthought. Doctors got striker, the whole nation is at a standstill.
Now Momo got striker didn't be Momo striker won't go.
Just a second. Only okay. So you Rappy.
Yeah,
Rappy me editor. O trainee naftin kwara no mpon school anon begu me ho e wo Newtown no wa kire omo ade yo ho Rappy say so no so nafti bi
no na omo ban ho
o kire o so be nafti ne bi o koye fa ya say Rappy ni mass e week enti menye no ho
o bu so the math be
mass e week enti me ko hu then rector no me say Papa, me hono nkora ni nyina me hono mugu omo po school a omo so mo no mbegu. This is the guy a ochiro omade o na obampo anka mo fa no po ne o de onchire nkora na de o hanse po for free mamo. See, no, you see, we are not a university, and as a university we need a certain pass mark to do. Me say yeah ready
but say emre da one no
Ola,
emre down.
Ola,
me bache with me. My rating you.
And think about strike assembly and pesemi say almost said na ye kan wo entertainment GH say enipa bebre na adwen ye ka creative art music,
and
dance,
acting.
movie and one on one. But then they don't extend dance crumb. They don't extend it to the makeup artists, the designers, the artisans, the architects. Ne honyo man. Senka ye extend it to Sankro for yina. Na yina ye kase. We've gone on striker and komube the importance of creative art.
Madam Enko
baby. My trying radio stations, TV stations, newspaper. Obia or strike. Why some no be huni po be come out.
Okay, quick one.
So the media no shame. That's a media. Media ne jitum say yina can creative industry.
Omekacho said they are even a serious entity than more creatives in the crack.
Ola, quick one. What's said them can say.
Yeah, I say. Do you want me to read the message?
Oh, see,
yeah. Okay, I say that Mr. Safu know that the regional minister can develop the movie sector without the ministry. That's the first part.
Okay. How are you going to develop it without the ministry? Because the industry, by law, it was structured as a the film industry, it was at your friend is saying 935. So how are you going to develop it without the ministry?
Why can't you develop an industry in your locality without the ministry? What is the industry?
What is the industry?
What does it need? The industry here in terms of
the law not say obia obe practicing there's no license.
And me training be training facilities among say you train or munya it's your munya license.
And until you obey your license.
Or you know be here license getting a license
The license is under which ministry?
Ministry,
a ministry. It's under a ministry.
It's the agency.
The
agency in your ministry.
But the agency is under ministry.
But one co-minister, another co-minister.
Oh, Tobasi. Yes, here, dear. Near our person, say. The Ashanti regional minister, Tobasi. Ashanti regional minister, no. A bit yet no. No, I yen in Niema. Sorry for using that word. No, I share Niniama holes and who said Americano. Why didn't she share? But being under a country called Ghana, there is a law that governs this sector. You need that law.
That's true. I was just
good. And conform with the law.
But he doesn't need the minister's input. Say ministry member or bet me in conformity with the law, but minister so
okay.
I think that's where he's trying to draw that
practically, won't be trusting them boy.
Kumasi, Ashanti region, yes, Kumawood. Say 20 million, but also 10 million come on.
10 million come on. Nobody trust in
nobody don't bet me the
yeah.
What you say?
10 million no. A year for Kumasi for
President Ibo didn't want to Kumawood, Gallywood, and the rest about 2 pay.
No, okay, and the rest. You should know.
They are my people.
Yes, you should know. They are more vibrant.
They are more moody.
I say the rest, baby.
And to money and the rest.
Someone amount to Mudi.
It's Yama Kuma with 5 million. Yama
5 million. You see, 5 million. No, quite the quiet.
So great. I agree with you. Oh. Me, if they should ask me for my very honest opinion, Sikani don't want to baby.
Really?
Oh.
I'm scanning to baby.
The structures are the most important thing. The structures have collapsed. You fix the structures.
Say I didn't be na say yes say Uber radio so actually near na. Na say science Uber cast too much.
The structures no.
Sikano unim new kremu NPP was so sika bebre ba ye kwajeji ye yedi ye. Efa so bi enfri so ama. Etiende is ya bade na yeso ye meska muzo maji bi na mungodi efa so bi enfri so ma.
Guy here by her last was he a comedian now or choosing
Legion. Ben South.
Ben South. So friend no be kana na idea.
Oboka promoto. Oboka.
So ko choosing. Em bisa senti ya ye ti ho a ye ntwa ne de o feel say.
Ye nim nyansa. So akotwa abo. Ye ni sika di netwa. Ye which is not
this sika kakra obo ano no. E no di ko twa sa no bia e boka. One fix structures na. Obia be boka.
That is a basic truth. It's
like union, and yes, someone come who bomb. This structures not any one. I say weaker. There is nothing.
So is simple because in your cranny and so Abba, or Ankre, a tono, a tweet, obekọ adi ehwe ensuo gum
say o say me tetare ase na me hu say me de ensuo gum enwunu
answer na no
that's the problem
it is here no pa yenka se ye che 20 million ye chama producers munyi nkotwa sini
enkosi hwe
de amode ye ayi GTA for GTS munyi sika nkotwa sini e be boost tourism amaye no obi gi ye no ka ne ka bi a wode obi so apply na ebuzanze o ma obi hu se wa apply na nipa na ode ne cancel to o twen no what is this kind of ban or kwaje ni de kwaje ni share obi so gi ya no de kotua fees it at the end of the day obi interested in no
obi interested in no
say ya hwe ya about the same problem with this same 20 million
but Olampa chom busa question so does it mean say producer ko no ko jiska so de kwa kwatwa sene ni wi a agency no ana ministry bi eni ho kasa fa sene ne bra ne yenhwe ne yenhu say say na diska ne ye na
nothing like that utwa wi a o de be ye den o de ko
utwa sene ni ya ji se ko ma kwa abafo
o de ko hi
say di akwa abafo na de be ko
ahe no mbe ma
ahe no mbe ma
na say no ne be have ta say wo be jiska na wo mfa nya hwe kra
o sori a no akofa
at least ne wo hu say ye hu sa de no wo de ye
baba say wo di sika ma sini fo a sen komo omu etie ya ka wo di sika ma sini fo a emfesika nshọ omu nsem wo di sika she sini ni nsem a onsan ka sika no eti wonya 20 million wo say okay ye wo dome ye betimi asisi uko India mo mini theater structures wo ye betimi asisi mini theaters ni bi ebia constituency bia 2 3 ye di sa 20 million juma di ni na ye di bin so making sure that the human resource na work within the industry no ya mo boosting mo knowledge in the thing minim ba bia me koji sika free so kreti okutwa sini na minim ba bia me ko yi sini no ana me ko ton sini no menya misika eti wo aba me hia wo sika just build those structures just give me that enabler for me and I'll do it myself.
It's difficult to understand when it's Socrates because so that kaya we interview movie phobia almost kumase it is a booming industry at say almost rented dining the entire production team egum and now more set or chino more set oh my yet say kume would enguye and it is really booming.
But I've told you several
when they shoot the movies they know what they do with what they have shot.
Okay, so my five in chat I've told you once severally say obi enu obetimi aka as a film industry go. It is not possible. Creative industry does not die.
It does not.
Because when creatives say eco bankrupt, there are different creatives coming. You know, you're number one. They're tossing me, you can't film my own chichemu you need this. The chagu YouTube no a different conversation. Because T more be 100,000 cities. So I'm interested in us. Me go YouTube over boka. Unya usika. But you will be so a bit the same 100,000. I also back so the Kogu YouTube Krona no if you be camera. Difference room. It's you know aya ye fancy na poso na ya go confusing grofo. What do I say? Cine industry nguye. But our bank person ye investment to ma I was say yes strategic. That's the whole thing. And this me somebody to me vice president for the Film Producers Association. Yes, me intro proposal me go so ye. Ya ba kwa je. Kwa je na se abansika e ba kwa di. Witness na pen bro nya ni birthday a disen ka ba senka ma ponyo no ho de ama no. Aba imagine ye hwe.
Sisi aye dey prescribe birthday present afa proposal.
You nim ye ya wade ni nyina. Solution no simple. Ya ye bibia wi.
Simple.
Ya ye bibia mrana ya hihye mrana ni de bia me ka.
So may I ask a question?
Yeah,
and fun it the wrong way.
Okay.
What's the solution here? Simple. Yeah, run and everything. So for 8 years, what happened?
For 8 years?
Yes.
We slept on the job.
That's
including you.
Yeah.
No. It's an honest answer.
Wow.
So it doesn't lie.
We slept on the job.
All right, Baba, Mummy, I'm sorry, go. Winnie, yes, sorry, yeah, go ati.
How is Whitney and Baba the same word even?
Or the Whitney?
Me the Winnie.
I want you to say, oh, Papa, could you Papa question so?
Yeah, but your last comments near sorry, the time was so.
Tisenia Making Adeno, I was say
Saturday nyame ya adoma yeshia ebinya daji akumi.
Unfortunately Saturday meko school me free school meko Whitney event no sunti.
Next week Saturday
excuse kan wasa me.
And then me was school na se menya kwan ya medwane aba. Na ma ba betena hanum because me aka school na se omo mbom dim papa kra ho. Me bana just said discussions na just say atwaso. But then I will agree with yourself and Socrates say structures that needs to be put in place sene ebeya any allocation be a government ebeye no ebeboa industry no omonye na mboa industry no na ye disikaba se yen yeti he busa se na sika ne wahin no se ebi makogigi bu mu de krada da eya asa omo mu ni mu kwan no esen wie nso a te se ne am kan ye nya so report bia se ne de ye se ne de ye pe industry ne betterment. And you know, I was said, baby, this cabeshebiano, eba. You said this is what the money was put into. This is the impact that it had on the industry. Now, I was say a positive, you can say impact. Now, omo mujis kana omo de kwasa nkwan omo mu yibi mo omo girls the torig ni ade ehye no omo nkan hu se nya ban na be torig a show girl. Sika ne de mawa fa ye adwuma. Ye
jawa ne obeka nya senketwa. Weni Pache unko why?
Obi promising a wig in a one fan bag, yes, round patch of Brabet deliver wig in a why near shady wo Peace FM. Me pacho yekwe asema mekane say. Next week Saturday, Saturday 14th March.
Yeah.
International Women's Day coming Saturday next week into your day this afi
a date when 8 Saturday is 7 though, isn't it? 8 March.
8 March.
So it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Na afi theme ne give to gain. And you share theme no it resonated with me for my dear sister's keeper GH. A free fertility walking clinic no. Na afi yetie maka first one baso 14th was Safe Africa campus or East Legon a conversation with my younger self na nienti aye to na sa no ye hu say over the years 8 years aye de year adie dodo na ba no sometimes you know doctors na start clinicals na there ye hu say some of the Nyamani Bikran will be unim medicals when it comes to medicals are there in the different stages of their life or 20s or 30s or 40s. And I feel a lot of the conversations for community na yetie International Women's Day ye Men's Day in Sodie for a mema na ye bo home pie ye stress nyankopon be ma ya hoden this year clinic is making a stop in Kumasi as well.
That's nice.
Ain't
time so
yeah can say utie yen will be first one next week Saturday 14th of March baso.
Okay nyame shira so yankwan na mikromu for so frɛ me santoa for frɛ me yerade yesi antoa homecoming is it antoa for enya celebrity baako yesi memra bi ma antoa member why member ye no so yes 3rd April to 6th April antoa homecoming I say antoa puduo homecoming member unya mutrema me antoa hene frɛ me
ola o time ne konti enya international so kakra metimi dia ma aban ene omomutie industry issues ni nyina say one the solution to the industry's problem no
me see an financial Saturday
okay me demand we
ni nya daji nkomu what you say
ya wie dida
ye nya daji nkomu Saturday sika no ba bia on person
it's not even about the money
no
the solution no
but the money is to solve the problem that we have answers to already.
Money has never been the issue.
That's the purpose. People actually, okay. Yenya Saturday. As I did time too much. I feel uncomfortable with that. Whitney, watching me say Yamin Shawate.
Whitney, look up.
And a Baba can.
Yes.
Yamin Shaw. So great. Thank you so much. Eddie, you made the NBC. it feels uncomfortable eating into this time. Made Indiola Michael, thank you so much. He has been Entertainment Review. Kwame Krampa, Yechao, Mr. Boabeng, Yamima Wahoding, Clinton Amwako, thank you. Odi, come and take over. We are out.